Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just get the background music back on so that we're not sitting here in complete silence like weirdos. Hello. Oh my god. It's I have to say it feels really really good to sort of get back to our old mode where we hang out essentially twice a week, right? Good to see everybody here in the house. For those who are with us for the first time, my name is Olga, and we do this thing, well, at least we try to do this thing every week, where on Fridays we gather together to look at some of the blockchain games, Web3 games, and then using a completely nonsensical and totally subjective scale of reference, based purely on a feeling, we decide if they're worth your time or not. Today, however, I am taking a slightly different route because, I thought to myself, do have quite a lot of games in Wombat, right? And that is not to say that there are some are better than the others and whatnot. We generally do try to do some quality control, but as you know, some of those games are not inherently Web3, and I decided to kind of hijack this stream today to just tell you about a very, very cool game that technically passes the Web3 gate because it is in Wombat. It does have extra rewards with the Wombats and whatnot, right? But it is in the nature of itself a mainstream title, right? So that's just a normal game. The reason why I decided to do that is that in how long have we been doing that? Definitely over a year. We have never hijacked Play on Smash or Pass to highlight sort of any of the games that we have put a reward layer on top of, right? That was just mostly about Web3 games in general, finding some hidden gems or trying to get an objective feel of more well-known titles, right? So I figured for the time being, I will perhaps take a slightly less ethical and maybe more dubious approach, promoting something that is on the Wombat Games list with incentivized rewards. But this is not the reason why I want to do that. The reason why I want to do that is that because it's insanely cool. You will definitely understand what I mean once we get to it. Today we're playing Hogged. Let's see what the chat thinks is about. Prince Paradox, is it just me or did Olga start using a British accent? I fluctuate. So today you have the British Olga. Olga going to play World of Tanks today? No. We're playing Hogged. And that is supposed to be very, very fun. Connie, Olga, help me. They make me blush again. Aw, it's so good to see so much love in the chat. You guys are just precious little beans. But to give you a bit of an overview of what we're going to be playing today. The game itself, it is PC only, right? It's now in early access, fully playable, right? So it's not like you're going to get a very reduced version of what it's supposed to be. Playable, it's already solid. Basically, it is an extraction shooter that pits you against other players and the environment. In a sense, it is kind of like Fortnite, but they do add a few layers to that. One, there is puzzle solving. B, that is effectively, well, I suppose I did already say it out loud, yes, so you're also fighting the mobs of not only other players, right? So it effectively puts you in the position of a treasure hunter, and your goal is to find and claim that loot before everybody else and before all of the monsters on those exotic islands kick your ass. So, old school Dotterbix, why your Twitcher shout 25 minutes before come? And Adrian's are shout 3 days before. Well, because Adrian is more important than me. That is... I thought that this was obvious. It doesn't show up for me. I do know that there might be some issues, let's put it that way, with the game display. I have to say I don't quite understand why exactly it doesn't show for everybody else, but for in case you want to join me or anybody really playing Hawked, here is a direct link, our link. I will even go as far as to pin that top of the chat. So if you want to check this out, you will be able to do that via this link. So effectively, yes, as I said, in essence, it's actively updated, right? They also have Twitch drops and whatnot. It looks pretty cool, very cartoonish, very active, kinda, right? Very action-packed, so to say. And I have yet kind of played actively in the multiplayer, right? I got a general feeling about the game, so we will all be experiencing that in real time, right? So effectively, a few core mechanics, right? There's the scavenging, you're supposed to retrieve your own ammo and whatnot. One of the items you can get at the start can actually summon caches filled with random things like items or ammo and whatnot. It's season based. There are a lot of traps and nasty monsters that will attack you, and yeah, quite a few spots across the exile. Gotta appreciate the pun, right? For you to explore and effectively get the artifact. This summarizes the goal really nicely. Collect the glyphs, get to the treasury, extract, boom, you're a winner. And you will have, of course, some of the NPCs on board that will help you out. All right. With that said, let's get to it. Wombat Gamers, can we get the NFT? For the time being, as far as I remember, there are just the $1 rewards in that. But if by some miracle this streams inspires a lot of people to check Hawked out and play it, maybe this will give us a negotiating leverage to do the NFTs as well. Daniel Angel, can you not find it using the link that pinned in this chat, because that's pretty much the best way to access it. Joe Mama, can we play with you? Yes, of course, everybody's welcome. But I will first show the tutorial so far, because when I'm gonna be in game specifically, I might not have the mental capacity to explain anything and everything. Rising Dragons. God, he is such a goofball sometimes, I swear. Okay, let's switch to Hawked. And because Hawked has its own quite catchy soundtrack, I'm gonna be turning that off. And switching the game volume back on. I hope you can hear it. It's pretty funky. Well, maybe not yet, but wait for it. No, okay. It does not share audio like that. Well, no, never mind. Then back on with our standard background music then. But yes, as I said, it does have quite a funky soundtrack. I've applied changes. Let's start. I don't know about you guys, but this whole kind of twist with the underwater bass and whatnot reminds me a little bit of nope, reminds me a little bit of C Lab. We have quite a few blocks in here already. I suppose I did miss my chance to show the tutorial, so this is going to be fun. We also have contracts and whatnot. You can also talk to Grail to buy all sorts of updates and whatnot. For the time being, we have 0 things. And look at this moment. It's so fluid. You can do all sorts of things with that. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, shop. You can buy all sorts of cosmetics and whatnot here. And of course, the Battle Pass. I do love this fiery Maui thing. What am I even saying? Marine life, and that looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to kind of approach, I suppose. Have quests. Okay, trial by treasure hunting. Embark to exile. We're tracking that. Where am I supposed to go? Not that. I'm assuming that. Also not. This is what I get for missing the tutorial, but I promise you I'm gonna get a hang of it. Treasure hunt, squad, play. Solo, yeah. Finding the rift. This is what I also like, that there are not only activities on the main map, but also you know, in the lobby as well. Looks cool, but let's go to the island finally. I do hope that we can go to the island. How do we go to the island? Oh my days. I would really like to just bloody go there already. We did get a quest to visit a shooting range, right? So maybe we can do a little bit of training first, since we are being thrown in directly. Lone hunter, impressive, I suppose. What is this? Earn target after several successive hits. Oh yeah. Can I not? For some reason I cannot do this. Maybe I'm too much of a noob for that, but shoot as many targets as you can. Okay. 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 Yay. Okay, that wasn't as bad. The gunplay feels, well, it's not a gun, but you know, there's a nice feel to that. There is no auto aim, but it's also not super difficult to aim at things. So I'm guessing no, yeah. It is rather forgiving. I can't say that you know that I'm a super sniper of sorts, but yeah, one miss. There you are. Good. Goodness me. It is a lot better than the shooting range at Robocop, because that thing was a disaster. Not in a sense that it was too okay, now it's oh god. Oh, I'm going to suck miserably. I mean, 91% accuracy, that's not too shabby, I suppose. You can also take all like all kinds of weapons here to train with, which is nice. We completed a quest. And also a grenade, I suppose. We have in the inventory, we had a little bit of grail, we have a Hilo Cola. And now we're going back. And back. And hopefully I can undo my brain fart and actually find the way to the island. Because that is embarrassing at this point. Dude, that was very much uncalled for. No, I don't want to treasure hunt. I just really want to okay, I have completed that. Do I get anything out of this? Okay, you have opted to skip. No, I haven't. I haven't. Oh boy. Can you send me to the island? Apparently not. Rail. Cannot offer my services. That's neat. Do love this bonfire thing. Or is that? Because it does look like where I would supposed to go. Yeah. Let me check on you, chat, first and foremost. Oh, Lord, oh my days, 22 comments already. That's not good. How to get the Ace Archaeologist hat? I'm assuming that's gonna be an in-game goodie you could claim once you reach a certain level. Send Matt to negotiate with them. Could be. It is insane how many Web3 games are getting released and teased at the moment, says Rob. Yeah, absolutely. It is a lot. How many are gonna still be alive? Asks for Slayer. Well, true. Rob, what game do you play? Shrapnel or Early Access Tournament? No, we're not part of that, sadly. Right? But we would be very, very keen on doing some awesome stuff with Shrapnel, of course. Yes, that is the link to the game, but you can also just really use the direct link to the game's website. I am going to send it right to the chat. But yeah, says the page does not exist. Cryptomaniac, that is correct, because that is a desktop game, right? All right. think that this is exactly what's supposed to be sending me on the quest. It is disorienting because there is no map. Right, so there's a stamina system, of course. There is a melee, and there isn't doing anything. I've left the matchmaking. Yes, I know. And I would like to just go. As you can see, there is, well, some activity. So to say, there are few people already playing the game and currently in the lobby. And I am just going to do what any defeated adult does when playing the game. I'm just gonna Google it. I know I should have done that in advance, and my excuse for that is, well, I don't know, I'm a lazy person. And I should be thinking a few steps ahead. That is for sure. Okay. I think I've just got to go back here and find any sort of a... Well, Sinti is not reacting to me, which is amazing. But come on. Come on. I wasn't going to look for... Bastard hills, why is it taking so much time? To find this. Anyway, I would rather than chat with you till I wait for you. No worries, was it Connie, it took me long enough to find my first game after the tutorial too. Where is it though? Because I am trying to find the thing, but it's just not going anywhere. Okay, that is ridiculous. I'm connecting you with a veteran. Okay. He's got backbone. All right. It's loading. It's waiting for something. Oh, finally. Who knew that I just had to embarrass myself for 2 minutes and wait? That is amazing. Extract the artifact, open the treasury. Oh. Cool beans. Just gotta wait until this loads, which is going to happen fast, I hope. All right. There we go. Oh, look at this. That was such a cool action. Woohoo! All right. I don't need that. Let's get some weapon first. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Our weapons. Fine. Sweet. I'm taking everything, baby. And I get a governor instead of a flimsy little thing. I keep forgetting what the name of those things is. I mean, wasn't necessary, but oh, beautiful. Oh, that's just amazing. That's exactly my jam. Look at how cheerful it is. It's such a feel good atmosphere almost, despite the fact that there's like danger every way and we have objectives to complete and whatnot. That is insanely cool. What I do like is that despite the no, I want my rifle. I don't want a shotgun. Shotguns are for people with no refined shooting skill, which I am obviously not. Not that kind of person. Right. Whee! Now, jumping very high. You know, the parkour feels a little bit rigid, right? Just a tiny little bit. But, you know, it's not unbearable. What is this? It's another shotgun. No. All right, so I have to, well, supposedly there are 3 symbols, right? So this star thing, and then this thing with the stick, and then another thing that looks like a tulip, which means probably gonna have to, all right, and then the stick thing. Why do I have to waste bullets on this? You know what? No, okay. So something tells me that this may not necessarily be the right assumption, but hey! We got it! A heart glyph. Aww. Alright. There are a few others. One is a lot further away than the other. So, some of these clothes. What is this? Heavier load. Anyway, I know that somebody's clothes. Already dealt with quite a few of those guys. I understand what exactly I'm supposed to be finding intimidating about this. Is that some sort of a... Ooh, it's a trap. Lovely. Hello. Bye. What are you doing? Honestly. What are you? What are you doing? Follow the familiar. He will reward you for your assistance. You led me straight to a bunch of traps, mate, so I'm not sure how rewarding that's supposed to be. So a lot of things are going on, right? There's the treasure hunting. You also have to fight off the enemies. There are traps. But to the game's credit, they do not, they do look like traps, right? They are not necessarily very, or anyhow low-key about what's up there, right? There is also this familiar mechanic, which I'm not fully really understanding what that's supposed to be about, but sure, I suppose it encourages discovery of the island, right? Who the fuck are you, mate? Who the fuck are you? Oh, hell no. No, you don't. Get over here. Now I kind of wish I had the shotgun. Heh. I do need to heal. Right, but there, what I do appreciate though is that there are so many modes of traversing. There's like the whole gliding and sliding mechanic. The gameplay itself is not horizontal or vertical, it's diverse, and it doesn't really, well, oh, that's some food, nice. It doesn't shove it into your face, right? So, for instance, very well deservedly so, some of the gaming classics are Metroidvanias, right? And this genre is all about discovery, is all about kind of a little bit of backtracking, right? So that you could open up new areas of the map and whatnot. But I hate it. I do not like this. Shooting the blue crystals above. Right? Okay. I think it was like that. No? Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Now that's gonna be easy. I hope. Reloading. And then this one. But I hate this whole Metroidvania thing, right? And the way that Hawked does it is actually pretty refreshing, right? So it sticks to the theme. You are not exactly thrown around between all sorts of environments with their own quirks, etc., etc. But consistent. Oh, hello. 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 No. Bye. It's consistent. Where's fire energy SMG? It's very kind of stays on brand. Oh, I like this one. I usually don't like SMGs, but at the very same time, it gives you a diverse experience about things, which is hard not to appreciate. It can be a bit, can feel a bit weird because despite the a more or less clear understanding of what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, right? But the map is massive, so that doesn't really help much. Oh no 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 no. It can feel a bit daunting when you encounter all of those side activities, so to say. What I well, I'm not like a Fortnite player by any means. What I do appreciate about this game is just it's very simple in terms of what it wants from you, right? You load out for a very particular kind of a mission, right? You have very clear objective, and that's pretty much it. Here, however, that is, well, what's that supposed to be? I just need ammo, man. Just need ammo. Or maybe I need that. Boom, there we go. Can I get ammo? Set and roll. Refill ammo, yes. Beautiful. That's exactly what I needed. Still, it is fun. I do understand how the appeal here, well, is mostly. I should have just turned that thing on, honestly. Nope, not. You're not doing that. I understand how this appeal is mostly for team players. There we go. What I don't understand is why all of a sudden I cannot hit people in melee, but another story. Oh, look at that. So much ammo. One that I just wasted my money on. Oh, well. But I swear to God, I saw some bullets. Oh. Oh, there you are. There you are. There you bloody are. Oh. Nope. 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 Not doing that. Where are you? Burn, baby, burn. I'm proud of myself. But I should have definitely replaced hot shots. Plus 5 damage to the... Why would I want to do that? Okay. I'm gonna be all out of heals, so this is going to be fun. Shield capacitor, yeah, let's do it. Pistol, classic. I mean, I would like to point out one thing is that the game makes you very dependent on your own awareness, right? So that's not to say that the HUD itself is not very helpful, but it's certainly, well, I understand the logic here. You're supposed to feel relaxed, kind of, and not have to distract yourself with the constant numbers blinking and what have you on the screen, right? Because that would be annoying as hell. But what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to shoot those through those things? I mean, I get... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Alright. I'm gonna reload first and try. Despite me being a... well... I'm okay with adventure games, right? Puzzle games and whatnot, but this stuff is... yeah. Anyway. So we got ourselves a bird, skull, and waves. Alright, bird, skull, and waves. Here we go. Okay, well, that's reassuring. I'm assuming that they're just... So that's it. They were in the correct order from the very beginning. Oh, buzz off. No. Nuh-uh. Thank you very much. Duplicate glyph. But you did something for no reason whatsoever. Oh well. Gotta have time like that. Although I don't quite. And from where? And why? I haven't done anything to those people. Anyway. I suppose. And cover the glyphs that in the plate between the pillar and the pillar segments. What? Am I doing it right? Apparently, because if you see that a bunch of nasty lizards are attacking you, then you gotta be doing something right. KO. Huh. Yep, I see that it's a glyph. Yes, thank you very much. But what is that? Why are you all here? Leave me alone. I'm just standing on glyphs and whatnot. Right. So another attempt. Well, that's just rude. That's just... Why are you... So as you can see, there are a few trying moments. And even if you're nimble and not, well, if you don't completely suck, there you go. There you go. That doesn't necessarily mean that you won't need to keep your eyes open, says Olga as she gets absolutely decimated by the enemies in close combat. Are they still spawning? I mean, I understand why, but I honestly fail to see how that is supposed to be a test of intellect. I guess not. That's just last man standing kind of a scenario where you simply need to endure. Creature eliminated. God, finally. One more to go. Somebody's close. Yeah, there are like tons of those annoying idiots. Very, very close. Oh no, oh no, oh like hell you are. Somehow, I am still alive, which amazes me to no end. Oh, don't mind if I do. Yeah, let's go. No more recoil sounds very tempting. I'm going the opposite direction as I typically do. So Hogged itself, I think, is representing a concept that I personally love and treasure. There's a lot of nostalgia surrounding it, right? Because Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, with a lot of people around the world, and not just me, grew up watching those movies, playing those games, right? And Hog takes a very popular nowadays formula of an online game and Yeah, and just brings it to life. Gatling style LMG or high caliber sniper rifle. I don't know. Good fella. Let's do it mafia style. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm not into. So that's a glyph. And that's a glyph, but we only need one, right? So I'm assuming that we're just gonna go for this one. There we go. Gonna wait out a bit. Oh no, waiting out a bit was not the best tactic. Not at all. Well, from the best concepts surrounding the whole Tomb Raider kind of gameplay to the worst. Oops. Yes, it's definitely time to heal. Maybe I could have just done that. Anyway. What's that going to be? Please tell me that the glyph is locked behind a dangerous encounter. Shoot the blue cluster and defeat the mighty disciples that come forth. I'm going to get my ass handed to me. Let me just quickly check in with you guys, check in with the chat. Maybe it's a challenge to try to guess the game she's playing. I'm playing Hogged, guys. Jumanji is very close, Akila, without the tabletop mechanics and whatnot, but there is exactly that feel. Just like I said, so there's the Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, and of course, Jumanji. That's a classic. Oh boy, here we go. Can we see your screen? Yes, you absolutely can. I just not sure why it is not showing, but it is definitely that. Wait a second. My streaming software is doing some sort of a very weird thing. I apologize in advance. Here we go. Here is a paradox. We haven't seen anything so far. You haven't seen any of that. None of this. None. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Can you start over? I will try to, but I mean, we're in the jungle, right? And the goal is to collect glyphs, get to the treasury, and then get the thing. So right now we're... Oh, that is a very big angry guy. That is a very big angry guy. Luckily I have burn grenades, have enough stamina and enough shields to do those things. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Nope. Nope. No! So besides the traps, the other players, the smaller mobs, the... God, what have you, really? The terrain that is fun to traverse, not gonna lie, but sometimes it can get a bit daunting. Oh my goodness me, I'm stuck. Oh, I am going to get my behind handed to me. Oh, this was painful. Burn, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, yes, yes. Is that not the last of it? Oh no, it is the last of it. Right, and now we have a very, very limited amount of time to go and recover the treasure. Somebody's close. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. That was mean. that. And now we have a limited amount of time. I don't care. Traps. I genuinely couldn't care less already. To effectively get to the treasure. Once we get there, then we've won. Yay! I am playing in the solo mod. I should stock up at the shop. Well, fair enough. I'm just dashing straight through, never minding anything. But she is right. We need to stock up at the shop. The showing stash nearby. Good girl. That's amazing. But I would really like to get a healing something. No? Booster shield beyond the maximum. Good. Sounds good to me. A melee weapon that does splash damage. I mean, that's all also nice and dandy, but alright, I don't have a melee weapon. So oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go. See, this is also a game that can surprise you a little bit about just how much of a dumbass you are, because I thought I could not land any melee damage because, I'm just being an idiot. And there is, well, that is so cool. Look at how amazing it feels to traverse the ground there sometimes. I am apparently way above where I'm supposed to be. I do hope that I can get down there in time. I have 0 stamina for this. God, why? Where was I? Yeah, it can surprise you a lot with just how much of a dumbass you are. I thought I had no melee, I couldn't land a melee hit because there's just something very, very wrong, right? But no, it was just me not having a melee weapon. As simple as that, right? This feels so stupid, but oh, that feels painful. No, you know what, guy? Just don't. Where is that thing? I only have a minute, and I'm panicking. Can I? Is there anything that I can kind of hook myself up to? Yes? No? That is a disaster. I'm going to fail so miserably. Yes, I know that this will end in 1 minute. Not appreciating how labyrinthy the whole thing is, but I think I'm getting close. Or not? Or am I just back to where I started? I am back to where I started. So yeah, the moral of the story, kids, is sometimes you can win all the fights in the world. You can be the best there is, really. But in the end, you're just not going to win no matter what, because that was not your day to win. That was not it. That was not it. And sadly, we lost. Out of time, no prize. But you get the idea, right? So there is tons of things happening around you. There is this island with treasures and whatnot. There is arguably a lot of things happening, right? So there are mini events across the island. There are clusters of mobs. there are traps that can really royally screw you or work to your advantage. For example, when you blow up the barrels to eliminate the enemies, or use those traps to activate and eliminate the enemies. There are bosses, there are mobs, other players with various loadouts and skills as well, so you will have to adapt your strategy and your technique very, very quickly to what's happening on the screen. And as Chucky said, welcome to the jungle. We get fun and games. Fun and games indeed. Can we see now? Locked out said this gives Borderlands vibes. Not what I first thought. I think it is more of a Fortnite thing still, rather than, well, that. But, well, what say you? I know that it's been an hour already, and this is typically the time around which we wrap up. But considering also that I screwed up with the stream and the commentary, how do we feel about doing another round, but more straightforward this time? Because I would love to. Monster is also saying that there's a new game arrived, Heroes of Mavia. Same like Clash of Clans. Arrived where? I wasn't told if it is arrived on one, but easily killed, keep it going. This is like in one of those memes, one like and I will say no more, fam. Let's give it another try. And we did earn something, right? So let him burn. Started on a few achievements. Still level 1. PvP eliminations, PvP damage. Okay. Right. Take this artifact and present it to Cynthia. I still want to do that, but let's talk to Cynthia first. Cynthia, can we talk? All right. Look at this lady. Look at that. I would really love to have clothes like this. And a bot like this, maybe. All right. Okay, artifact. Discover your artifact's ability. Huh. All right. So, we have collected some sort of a nimble newt. Increases sprint speed to maximum and reduces the stamina cost when unarmed. So, like, never. Alright. That's good to know. But I mean, look at all of the funky stuff that other people have here. That is... Whew. Extracting many of these high-value treasures is a guaranteed way to rise through our ranks. So effectively, you're playing to climb the ladder. Kind of. We have completed quite a few quests already, right? So visit Exile, Road to Renegade, reach account level 4, sell a trinket to G.O. I mean, if I have anything to sell, sure. Do we have anything to sell? Ah, yeah, true. All right. Increase loyalty. Okay, you have to pay. Apparently, can be increased by generous donation of Grail. Good. That's quite a jump from, like, what was that? 5k to 25. And then you people are complaining about the progressive growth of Wombat tokens for the candy in Dungeon Master. That wasn't called for. What the fuck is your problem? Anyway, if we're not getting into a rift, perhaps it makes sense to I don't know, go to a shooting range. My last attempt, which I assume you haven't seen, was all right. 677 points shooting range, but you know, wee. Loading. I really don't quite understand what's taking solo games to start so long. Open the treasury, extract the artifact. So this is typically how it goes, right? The formula is always the same. You collect those glyphs, the treasury opens, you have to get the thing, and then you're all solid. I'm assuming this is because, well, it's still a multiplayer game in the sense that you gotta play against the others, right? But we'll see. All right, let's roll. By the way, stay hydrated. Let's get this started indeed. Look at this fun animation. This is so wacky. It reminds me a lot of Saints Row 3 in this regard. If there are any Saints Row connoisseurs in our midst tonight. Right. So, what is this? Why can I not change the thing? Anyway, that thing plus another tulip plus here, whatever that is. All right, let's get rotating stuff, people. There isn't really much mystery in those puzzles. They are, I'm assuming, more or less supposed to just hold you in one place and kind of make you a target in a way for other players and the environmental enemies, of course. Something's making the ground shake. All right, well. I am so not doing this. Am I doing this? All right. Patience is key. Don't be greedy. Don't be slow either. You have to be a perfect balance of... What? No. What are you doing? Just... sucker. High caliber revolver. Okay. Anywho, there is absolutely nothing there. But let's go check out the... What's happening? What are they doing? I really do love the environmental damage in this game. Like, there are not only the more obvious things, such as exploding barrels and what have you, right? But also subtle stuff like that. There's a lamp above, and you're approaching an encounter. That's supposed to mean somebody's shooting behind me. Right, well. Nope. No, you don't. No, you don't. I can also do that. Wacky ass lizards. Honestly. Does your shield be on the maximum? Yes, please. So there's another familiar that is supposed to take us to the next glyph. I do not understand the need for there to be a familiar thing happening, because it's not a very interesting mechanic, nor does it, well, enrich the gameplay a lot, really. But it does make you explore the island a little bit more. So that's good, I guess. Anything useful here? Somebody's close. Okay, and it doesn't matter. Let's just go to the next one. I do not necessarily love the lack of clarity in the map, because there are like all sorts of beacons and things that you have here. Place Trident Max. Advanced recoil. So yeah, let's do it. This one blows things to bits. Exactly what I want to do. Blow things to bits. But yeah. We do have this thing where, well, despite the fact that this is a very kind of standard island, in the sense that it's always the same layout, right? So it's not a roguelike anything. It's never really going to change, but it is, I have to say, it'll still surprise you in a lot of ways with how enemies are positioned, the other players roaming around, of course. So there will always be something to play around with, so to say. And what is particularly convincing, in case you needed any more convincing than it already is, this game does have a very, very democratic size. It's only 13 gigabytes. So, hell nah. What do you want? Burn. Duster, bye-bye. You met with the wrong person. Surf onto the land, surf onto... What I do really, really like about Hawk is the traversal mechanics. It can feel very, very fluid, even though sometimes you feel very lost about the... How am I supposed to do? Just like last time when I couldn't find proper path towards the treasure that I was supposed to claim, towards the artifact, right? But at the same time, it's if you like parkour, let's put it this way, you will definitely find extraction point pin. Extraction of what? Okay. Ooh. We have nothing to extract yet. You can definitely see Hawked as this kind of like big playground for yourself, because obviously you can use the river and all sorts of water bodies to just slide around them and whatnot, right? You can always use the hook. You can do anything and everything you want here, within reasonable limits, of course. What I do not find particularly astounding, however, is we did have, for example, Lucked Out mentioning earlier in the chat that the game does looks a little bit like Borderlands. I actually wish that it was more like Borderlands, right? Borderlands is a looter shooter that gives you weapons with all sorts of combinations and all sorts of constellations, right? Here, you don't really get any of that, which is not necessarily a huge disadvantage per se, because unlike Borderlands, Hawk is not a looter shooter. But still, that would have added much needed spice to the game, I believe. There was somebody. I see you, bud. Burn some more, why don't you? Amateur hour. I do not know if they're just pitting me against newbie players like myself, like completely newbie players, or if it's my incredible amount of sheer skill. I would like to think it's the latter, of course, but I am not that delusional. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Bye. There's the other one. There were two of you. Okay, well, if that's how it's going to go, then sure. Let's get inside, pick up this last glyph, and just, you know, get the bloody thing for once. It also does reward you, as you can see, for parkour moves, which is not unwelcome. Okay, here we go again. Let me check in with the chat before we hop in. Join us tonight, get updates, and grab a free Archaeologist hat. Prince of Paradox, best flame I've played in some time, right? SDME, there was some NFT giveaway today. No, not really, no. I don't really do NFT giveaways on streams. How do I get NFT from it? For the time being, on Wombat specifically, let me just double check that. I don't think you get an NFT reward from that. I think it's just Wombucks, right? You get those for launch and for playing. It's a recurring quest, effectively. But it would be, of course, really, really dope to have NFT rewards in there as well. So as I said, maybe if my stream compels more people to play Hawked, then we will definitely have NFT rewards. Merge is here. Something about 720p. Sorry, I'm assuming you're talking about the quality of the stream. This is a restriction on the streaming platform that I'm using, unfortunately. Right now, the software, so if I use a separate program for that, this is going to result in an even bigger loss of quality, as we've established in some of my previous streams, so I have to resort to online tools. But I digress. Let's do it. All right. Okay, my grenade missed, which not a big deal. Not a big deal. I can still shoot and apply burn effect. Oh, that was new. I would not want to be damaged by this thing. Ah! Of course I had to jinx it. Nope. Okay, that was a lot faster and a lot easier than last time, to be honest. Used in high ballistic. Oh, oh my. Yes, please. Look at this. Whoa. That is a powerful. Well, can't really call it a little baby, I guess, but this is a powerful weapon. All right. You have enough glyphs. Head to the glory. Good. How? Because I would argue that there would probably. Oh, I am either blind or stupid or both. Beyond this door is the treasure you seek. Yeah. That's very self-explanatory. What? Nuh-uh. I'm gonna eat some fruit. What is that? Nope, thank you. That is supposed to be, what is this? Yeah, I can apply burn effects too, buddy. Ah. Gotcha. As I was saying, assault rifle. Energy assault rifle. And of course, why is that even a question? Bye-bye. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, so we are supposed to, I guess the first was the heart, and that, then it was the waves, and it was that thing, and then it was that thing. I should have told this me know that. Has it? Oh, can you? It takes an uncomfortable amount of time. Ta-da! Ta-da! Extract the rare artifact. Okay. Let's freaking go, baby. Nope. I guess we really gotta, like, push it this time. That really does give me an Indiana Jones feeling, like, everything seems to be falling apart. Thankfully, the stamina does not take very long to replenish, but it also doesn't take very long to get completely empty. Oh my days. Having a stash nearby. Sure. Stashes are great, but it's really not what we're supposed to be doing right now. Is there a way out of this? I hope so. Just... what the fuck? I'm sorry. I tend to get upset like a little crybaby when I don't understand what is happening or where to go, or really both. So, okay, no, traps. Traps are good. Traps show you either, well, bloody hell. Traps show you either where you're supposed to go or, you know. No, go away. Or just somewhere generally where it wouldn't hurt to be. Let's put it this way. But look at those effects, man. Those rifts. As soon as you collect the artifact, everything is like very apocalyptic, very end of the world ish. Can I? Where's my trusty surf? Yeah, baby, there we go. Let's get the hell out of here. Capturing. And now I have to wait. I mean, like a sitting duck. That is not. Well, I was assuming I would be swarmed by enemies and other players and whatnot, but that just feels anticlimactic. I might spice things up just for the sake of it. Okay, and now what's happening? Oh, no. No. Also, yeah, why not? Let's just go top of your game. That's us, Wombat fam. That's us, top of our game. That guy, that lost guy just came out of nowhere. Ace Archaeologist Hat is a prize within the game that is given through the promotional campaign by Hawk themselves. So then you would have to ask them. Check Wombat Discord, just a way to bring people in. No, not really, but like I said, we're not the ones giving away the hats. Hawk are the ones that are giving away the hats. That's what they do. We got a pulverizer. After aiming for 1 second, your next shot becomes empowered, increases damage by 25%. Nice. Homeward Horn. This treasure isn't like the rest. Where did its rarity come from? So, in other words, no idea what it does. Lotus Cup and Ancient Ocarina. Is that a Zelda reference? We'll see. Island Hopper completed. Yay! Yay! I do have to, I suppose, work on my damage and chest opening skills. But otherwise. Ah, I did unlock some sort of a cosmetic thing. PvP eliminations. Not top on the damage, but loot value and overall. Got a new level. Nice. Keep growing your collection of artifacts. Alright. What is this? It's the aiming damage thing. Apparently the rest I cannot do anything with. But yeah. Thank you very much for sticking for our first successful mission. So that was hot. What I would say, Hawk is definitely entertaining, right? That's not to say that there are a lot of things that I would prefer the game did differently. For example, I really don't like how not obvious it is sometimes, or like, let me straighten my line of thought. So with all of the seeming simplicity of it, right, there are certain things where Hawk is not clear about what it wants for you, and it is certainly a game that would be much more enjoyable in the company of others, right? I definitely think that this is going to be a lot of fun playing it with your friends. It is a lot of fun playing it as is, right, with the single player. And enough said. Just go ahead, give it a try. You don't even have to like um, do it via Wombat, right? Because I, for one, would be very, very interested in getting more people to play with. Regarding the to earn aspect, this is entirely well dependent on us. So would be, I guess, unfair judging the game based upon that aspect. Um, on that front, it obviously lacks because there are only $1, right? But it's a recurring thing, so every time you launch the game, you get some. Plus, I do feel like if it was a play to earn title, it would have a lot of advantage with all of the trinkets that you can sell, with all of the artifacts that could easily be NFTs. I don't think that weapons or like those parts of the loadout make a lot of sense to imagine as NFT because that just changes and you basically start from scratch when you return to the exile. But otherwise, it's a fun game. Go play it. It's to me, at the very least, a smash. Olga, time for a clan. In Hawked? Absolutely. Raid asks Golden Phenomenal. Yes, sir, ma'am. However you identify. Let's see whom we have. Sensei Balrog is streaming. And he it looks like he's playing Grubfish. So you guys will be joining at a very appropriate time. Right now. Stay playing, Slade, and take care.